Welcome to Dowdy-Ficklin Stadium, home to the East Carolina Pirates. As we'll see a team looking for its first win, the Titans, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the East Carolina Pirates. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Pirates will boot it away to start the game. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Titans offense will go to work first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
From the gun, the running back has it. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. Scanning the field, it's Beebe. Here comes the heat. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Titans decide to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Hand goes into the air for the fair catch, and the catch is made around the 40. So East Carolina's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And it's often said quarterback is the most high-profile position in sports, and when you have a guy like this, how could it not be?
Yeah, he's the guy that the defense is going to be keying on. They've had all week long to watch film to get ready for him, but David, when you have his kind of athletic ability and his kind of arm talent, he is so difficult to stop.
Yeah, you can have all week, you can have all season. This guy is so dynamic at the quarterback spot. They trust him. They know what he brings to the table. This offense revolves around what he can do.
They'll try the run. He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line. Gonna swing it on second down. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. They boot it away. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. The inside handoff. Found just enough running room. He picks up 4 to the 15. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to throw, it's Beebe. Right on the money. He gets across the 20-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 23. It's first down from their own 23-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know, the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front, they could not protect him well enough.
The Titans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. defense was in the dime package. They didn't have to send an extra rusher. The big fellas up front took care of that.
Yeah, and all dime means is I'm bringing an extra fast guy on the field and taking an extra fat guy off the field. But listen, the fat guys still get home. Isn't that beautiful? The big, athletic defensive line still does a great job getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
And the Titans line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
To the air, it's Holstein. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Inside the 40. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37. The Pirates with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Got a little space. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Caught in the backfield. It's Black. Breaks into the open. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. Looking to throw on first down. And he's got it! Touchdown, ECU!
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Interesting matchup this week in the Big 12 today. In fact, they're all interesting this season. Iowa State is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage to this point, but you take a look at the scoreboard and you see we have ourselves a close game. They're up by 7 over Colorado.
Looking to throw on first down. Zings it complete to the right.
For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes from Big 12 country, you'll hear about it here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Power football with the run. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. He'll keep it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Beebe. Quickly complete. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. On 4th down, looking to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Smallwood. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Wants to throw on first down. He's got the back in the middle.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football. 2nd down, they'll go to the air.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Fires complete on the slant. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Back to pass. Swings it out to his running back. He's going for the goal line. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. That's the end of the period, and East Carolina has the lead. And after that 1st quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. Rushes on him. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown Titans.
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open and I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now and I'm using my athleticism and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
And he puts through the extra point. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. Caught in the backfield, it's McFadden. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking downfield, it's Holstein. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Black. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. And the Pirates come to the line in the hurry-up.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at him.
Turning it on! And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. The Pirates are marching down the field.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play call. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
And this offense is just so dynamic because they've got playmakers at all the skill positions, right? We just saw a big play in the running game. Now we see one in the passing game. There's not one dude that you can key on here if you're on defense to try and slow them down.
Trying to slam in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, East Carolina.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
How about this defense at the this game so far. Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the second quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. This offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Looking to throw, it's Beebe. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often, because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Going to try to get it himself. And he is not going to get there as the defense gets him on the ground. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. He'll return it from around the 50. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Pulls it in. It's McFadden. And there's going to be a loss on that play. Just run out of bounds and avoiding the contact. Off the play fake. Got him downfield. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now, get ready for another one.
Can't get him to the ground. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. And the Pirates now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Fires to the big fella. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It'll be 3rd and long. To the air. It's Holstein. Going to throw it over the top of the D. He caught it. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
The Pirates trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal.
Punch it in right now, boys.
Makes the catch. He gets it in. Touchdown, Pirates.
And they cap off the drive with a touchdown, throwing the football. On the last play, they got the explosive to get right back to the line of scrimmage and dial up another one. Great work by the quarterback and his target being on the same page. These last 2 plays, throwing the football, man, it doesn't get any better than that.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Eastern Michigan is ahead in this one. This team plays a hard-nosed style of football there in the MAC, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by 7 over Western Kentucky. We will be multitasking today, boys. One eye on that game, one eye on your game. Really the only way to do it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Oh, they're after him. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Goodness gracious, this is a master class, a clinic on how to get to the quarterback. The 7th sack of the game. Are you kidding me? That's a season for some teams. They've lived in the backfield.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Dropping back, it's Beebe. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Titans will punt it away on 4th down. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And he loses the football. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. To the ground with the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Titans trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose.
Man, this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. Doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Titans will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. They'll go to the ground. Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
Oh, I love that play call. This offense is going to run the football. They're not just going to do it between the tackles, but they're going to attack you outside. You saw that with that handoff. They get to the right. They get him in space using his speed. Good play.
Runs through a tackle. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Pirates with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The play action fake. Fires to the middle. Finds a man on the right. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Pirates moving quickly to the line. In the red area, it's Montgomery. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. To the air, it's Holstein. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Wants to go up top. Tagged out of the air. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They want to throw it. He wants it all. Touchdown, Purple Pirates. Quick strike through the air for the score. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
And it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And he's going to bring it out. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. They take over late and they have enough time to put together a drive. Wants to go up top on first down. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Trying play action. Picked off. A turnover in their own end.
I tell you what, it puts you in a tough position when you're backed up inside your own 20 trying to come out. But when you're a defense and you can force a turnover and you already set your offense up in scoring position, they are going to be extremely happy, and that offensive coordinator is going to look extremely smart.
East Carolina sending the offense back to work. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Back to throw. It's Holstein. Caught over the middle. It's McFadden. Touchdown, ECU! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he made the extra point without problem. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Looking down the middle. Oh, man, what a missed opportunity. Big fella almost got to run with the ball. Instead, it falls incomplete and brings up second down. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Firing to the right, complete. They've got the first down. Mark it at the 26 in the waning seconds of the half. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Picks up the first down. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, one of the best atmospheres in football, and we've got a fun one from Greenville. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Dowdy-Ficklen Stadium.
The Titans will boot it away to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. Grabbed over the middle. It's McFadden. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. To the air, it's Holstein. Makes the grab. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Pirates with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Motion from the back. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Grab near the marker. It's McFadden. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
The Pirates will line it up on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught downfield. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Quick spin on the run. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. And the Pirates are threatening on 1st and goal. Touchdown, East Carolina. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
That is tremendous toughness there by the quarterback because he knew he was going to get drilled. He hung tough in the pocket and delivered a strike for the touchdown.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, you can make a good case. This is the game of the week in the Big 12. Iowa State is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage to this point. But you take a look at the scoreboard and you see we have ourselves a close game. They're up by 4 over Colorado.
Dropping back, it's Beebe.
We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about in this one, the Big 12, or anywhere else. Ben?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Looking to the big tight end. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. The Titans come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. It's on target and complete. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Making a little bit of progress there. He gets it to the 40 before getting out of bounds. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Pocket breaking down. He's going to run it. On the move at the 30. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely.
Well, you just get the feeling, too, that if they're going to claw their way back in this game, his legs are going to have to be a factor. What a great job scrambling that time. Nothing open. He didn't panic. He saw some green grass and was able to get outside, away from the defense, get upfield, pick up the 1st down. That play is going to help their momentum. They need more scramble plays like that from him.
He's got his man across the middle. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. And the Titans come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Looking to the end zone. Working that left side. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a 1st and goal. Trying to run it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Titans. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And he tacks on the extra point. So a drive there of 85 yards. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. 14. Here he comes with the return. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. They'll go back to work with a sizable margin still up there on the scoreboard. Got his man downfield. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Catch in the middle, it's McFadden. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass, it's Holstein. Makes the catch, it's Hampton.
You complete some of these hitch throws early, you're setting up the hitch and go. Later on, you can pump fake that, and then the receiver can pirouette right up the sideline. That might be a home run play for the offense.
Grabbed in the middle, it's McFadden. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Kick is in the air. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. They'll try the left side. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. They'll move the tight end. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Fires downfield. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Hunt is on its way. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. They'll start this drive from the 42. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking for space, it's Montgomery. He'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage, and time has expired here in the 3rd. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. After swapping ends of the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. The Pirates will snap it on 1st and 10. They go to the ground. There he goes. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the 4th quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force feed you the football to try and ice this game, and he's paying him off right now. That's a really nice run.
They bring him down behind the line of scrimmage, and now he'll have to go back to work to get over 100 yards again for the day. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He'll pull it on the read. Brought down at the 33-yard line as this defense gets a 3rd down stop. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. He'll have to generate power and some accuracy. A 50-yarder from the left hash. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And now the offense will come onto the field again. To throw, it's Bailey. Pressure coming. He'll get rid of it. Complete to the left. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
And first down for the offense.
To the air on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Key. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Back to pass. That's caught, it's Haynes. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure, it's a first down.
Gain of 3. First down for the offense.
Looking to throw again. Under fire. Makes the grab on the left. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Looking downfield on first down. And the ball's out, and they're after it. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. And the quarterback just couldn't bring himself to pull the trigger and get rid of the ball, and they knock it free.
So let's give the secondary tons of credit, right, Reese? They were doing an outstanding job in the back end in coverage, not allowing any receivers open, and that's why the QB had to keep holding it and keep holding it. That allowed the pass rush to get to him, and that created the turnover.
East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
Offense breaks the huddle on third down. Looking for a man. It's Holstein. Quick strike complete. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44.
Well, this guy's been a go-to guy for this offense all game long. We've seen that, and here on a critical third down late in the game with the lead, guess who shows up with another big one? That guy.
Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Spins away from the defense. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Pirates come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
High the chains now on 2nd and long.
Brings up 2nd down.
Hand off from the shotgun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. 3rd down has been right in the wheelhouse on this drive. They've already converted a couple of times, but they need the full 10 yards now. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. This one will be a 45-yard attempt, and he'll kick it from the left side. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Wants to throw. It's Bailey. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And this has been one of those days you want to forget. I mean, you're getting drunk. There's no other way to put it. It's been a bad day. I'm trying to put a drive together here, maybe to just get some kind of momentum, something positive, maybe something in the locker room we can talk about that didn't go wrong.
The Titans have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Here's a heat. Trying to escape and get it himself. They get him on the ground. Didn't see anything downfield, but made a little something out of it. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Picked off. What a play to set him up. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Pirates. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, a couple of ACC teams colliding in a game that could have some implications. Boston College is on top, but it's not like Matt Ryan or Doug Flutie are playing quarterback today, which is why they can't pull away. They're up by 7 over Virginia. It wouldn't be the ACC if there weren't this kind of storyline, guys, and we promise to keep you posted.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Looking downfield, it's Bailey. Going to try to pop one on the screen.
Screen pass just not working there. And you figure at this point of the game, trailing, you're going to have to be more aggressive and take some shots. You usually run screen passes when you think there's going to be a blitz, but because the defense has the lead, they're just sitting back and playing big zones.
And they can't make the play on 3rd down. The Titans will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. Fair catch just inside the 40. The give and tick, 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 tick. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
Brings up 2nd down.
Grabbed behind the line, it's Black. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Running to the left. He breaks a tackle. And that is how we will wrap this one up. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.